Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we move past the glossy brochures, the rehearsed dealership lines, and the polished marketing fluff to bring you the truth about how cars actually look, feel, and perform in the real world. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the community because we've got plenty of raw, honest reviews coming your way. Today, we're diving deep into the all-new 2026 Honda Ridgeline, a truck that has always lived in an interesting middle ground, a part rugged utility, part everyday comfort, and now with a fresh update, it promises to deliver even more. But does it really? Let's break it down in detail. Exterior. Walking up to the 2026 Honda Ridgeline, the first thing you'll notice is how Honda has refined its face to look more in line with the larger, more aggressive pickup crowd. The front fascia now carries a wider, bolder grille with a three-dimensional mesh pattern that gives it a tougher stance compared to the previous models. The headlights have been redesigned with slimmer, sharper LED units, accented by daytime running lights that extend inward toward the grille, creating a more connected and modern appearance. Honda has also added a stronger front bumper with pronounced contours and skid plate styling elements, giving off the impression that the Ridgeline is ready for more adventure, even if most owners will be using it for suburban commutes. The hood features more sculpted lines, which not only add to the visual appeal but also tie the Ridgeline closer to the rugged character of the mid-size truck segment. Shifting to the side profile, the 2026 Ridgeline balances between SUV-like comfort and truck practicality. Unlike body-on-frame rivals, the Ridgeline sticks with its unibody construction, and you can see that in the smoother, less choppy design language along the doors and fenders. Still, Honda has given it a slightly taller stance this year, with stronger wheel-arch cladding and new alloy wheel designs ranging from 18 to 20 inches depending on the trim. The blacked-out pillars create a floating roof effect, especially on the higher trims, and there's a more aerodynamic flow to the side windows. The bed, as always, is cleverly integrated long enough to handle weekend gear, DIY projects, or small loads, but not so oversized that it becomes a pain in urban parking situations. Honda has managed to keep the side look practical yet premium, a tough balance that really works for this truck. Around the back, Honda continues with its signature dual-action tailgate, which can either fold down traditionally or swing out to the side for easier access to the bed. This is one of those features you don't realize how useful it is until you actually start living with it. The taillights are slimmer, wrapping deeper into the tailgate, with LED signatures that look more upscale than before. The bumper has been reshaped with integrated steps, making bed access easier, and Honda has retained the lockable and bed trunk that sets the Ridgeline apart from most trucks in this segment. It's big enough to hold tools, groceries, or even act as a nice chest for tailgates and camping trips, thanks to a built-in drain plug. The rear design as a whole feels modern, clean, and highly functional, leaning more toward the lifestyle truck side of things rather than full-blown workhorse aggression. Interior. Stepping inside the 2026 Ridgeline, Honda has clearly leaned into making this the most comfortable and tech-forward interior yet. Immediately, you're greeted by a cabin that feels more SUV than truck, which is both a strength and a point of difference. The dashboard now carries a more horizontal layout with cleaner lines, accented by soft-touch materials and contrasting stitching. A new 12.3-inch infotainment screen sits front and center, finally giving the Ridgeline a system that feels modern and competitive. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Honda's updated software runs smoothly with customizable menus. In front of the driver, a fully digital 10.2-inch instrument cluster replaces the old semi-digital one, giving clear and crisp readouts with multiple view modes. Seating is plush and supportive, with options for leather on higher trims. Honda has slightly resculpted the front seats to improve long drive comfort, and there's ample legroom and headroom in both rows. The rear bench remains one of the most spacious in the mid-size truck category, easily fitting 3 adults across, and the underseat storage continues to be a practical bonus. Cabin noise has been reduced further, with more sound insulation and active noise cancellation, giving the Ridgeline a premium, almost crossover-like quietness. Other highlights include a panoramic sunroof option, wireless charging pad, multiple USB-C ports, and Honda's clever storage solutions in the door bins and center console. For music lovers, the available 12-speaker premium sound system delivers crisp and immersive audio, making road trips far more enjoyable. Performance is where things get even more interesting. Honda has kept the proven 3.5-liter V6 engine but refined it with new tuning and efficiency improvements. Power output now sits at around 290 horsepower with 270 pounds-feet of torque, paired with a revised 10-speed automatic transmission. The shifts are smoother, quicker, and more responsive compared to the outgoing 9-speed setup. Standard all-wheel drive continues to be a strong point, with Honda's torque vectoring system offering excellent grip and stability whether you're driving on wet city streets or light off-road trails. For towing, the Ridgeline maintains its 5,000 pound capacity, which is slightly lower than body-on-frame rivals but more than enough for small trailers, boats, or recreational gear. Fuel economy has improved slightly thanks to the new transmission and engine tweaks, with estimates around 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway. While it won't match hybrids in efficiency, it's still respectable for the class. The suspension remains one of the Ridgeline's strongest features, delivering a ride that feels composed, comfortable, and far less bouncy than traditional pickups. Whether you're navigating potholes in the city or cruising on the highway, the Ridgeline continues to feel more like a refined crossover than a rough-and-tumble truck, and that's exactly what many buyers in this segment appreciate. When it comes to pricing, Honda has positioned the 2026 Ridgeline competitively within the mid-size truck category. The base sport trim starts at around $40,000, offering solid features out of the gate, including Honda sensing safety tech like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision mitigation braking. Stepping up to the RTL adds leather seating and more convenience features at around $43,000. The RTLE takes things further with premium audio, a sunroof, and enhanced tech around $46,000. At the top of the range, the Black Edition sits near $49,000 to $50,000, delivering an exclusive darkened style package and all the bells and whistles. While it's not the cheapest truck out there, the Ridgeline delivers excellent value for buyers who want something versatile, refined, and packed with thoughtful features. So, after spending time with the 2026 Honda Ridgeline, what's the verdict? This isn't a truck that tries to outmuscle the big players in towing or payload. Instead, it doubles down on being the most livable, user-friendly, and comfortable option in the mid-size truck world. If you're the kind of driver who needs a truck for weekend projects, family road trips, and light outdoor adventures, but doesn't want to deal with the compromises of a stiff, bouncy ride or a clunky interior, the Ridgeline is going to feel like the perfect fit. It's not trying to be everything to everyone, but what it does exceptionally well. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Honda Ridgeline. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really supports the channel. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about the Ridgeline. Would you consider it over a Tacoma, Ranger, or Colorado? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Car Flash for more unfiltered car reviews, where we cut past the marketing noise and get straight to the real story. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.